Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Pushsquare, and this week I got to check out Uncharted The Lost Legacy, which is the new standalone side story set in the Uncharted universe, starring fan favourite Chloe Fraser and Uncharted 4 sort of antagonist Nadine Ross. Now what Naughty Dog showed me is the largest level in Uncharted history, and it's based upon India's Western Ghats, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how it works in this video. But before I do, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for much more PlayStation content, and with that said, let's get into it.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Asaf.
Perfect. Not that I'm too worried about him though.
You should be. We won't have the advantage of surprise again. Don't think he was expecting much from you.
Wait, was that a compliment? That sounded like a compliment.
His guys are idiots, but Asaf is... We just need to stay the hell away from him.
Okay, so the demo that I got to play for almost an hour, I couldn't help but chuckle when I started it, because basically you have a map of the area, and as soon as the demo begins, Chloe points out a giant tower on the horizon which, well, she suggests you'll be able to see all of the points of interest if you climb it. So you do climb it, and inevitably it marks a load of locations on your map. I mean, look, this is such a genre trope that I don't know how Naughty Dog was able to design it with a straight face, but it is what it is. The map itself though is huge and gorgeous, I have to say. You can see for what seems like miles, and much like Uncharted 4's Madagascar location, you use a 4x4 to get around. The twist here is that you can tackle objectives in any way you like. There are story beats that you need to complete, but there are also areas off the beaten path, and some of these harbour like treasures and stuff for you to collect, and many of them will demand you solve puzzles in order to grab the trinkets hidden inside. One example of a puzzle I did involved bells, which I needed to shoot in order to ring them and create the right pitch that opened a locked door, so it's stuff like that. What's cool about this level is that the two characters communicate with each other throughout. You get a lot of exposition on how the two heroes, or anti-heroes maybe, have kind of found themselves in India, what they're up to, and how they've come to meet. It's great character building, and Naughty Dog's able to wrap that around the things that you get up to. So if you get into a firefight, for example, they'll obviously stop talking, but then we'll pick up the thread of conversation once the coast is clear. I think the character building bits were really divisive in Uncharted 4, especially the sort of walking simulator bits, but here you get all of the character building and all of the exposition, while the game manages to still keep you engaged. And it does feel like there's a lot to do in this level. Like I say, I played for just under an hour and had only just crossed off about a quarter of the clues off my map, so who knows if there's more stuff I'd yet to discover. There's one bit where there's sort of a locked door and a map etched into the wall next to it, and you need to insert these trinkets called Hoysala tokens into it in order to, I assume, open the door. Of course, to get these ancient coins you need to complete puzzles like I discussed above. This is definitely Uncharted though, and you'll already know whether that appeals to you. Chloe has virtually the same moveset as Drake, though she can pick locks, and there are little crates littered around the world that you can open for new weapons or even more hidden treasures. The combat is practically identical, but I was a big fan of the kind of frenetic firefights that occurred in Uncharted 4, and it feels just as good here. You have to keep switching weapons and moving to maintain the upper hand. So I kind of left the demo thinking, you know what, this is Uncharted, and that's great. I think the demo proved to me that this really is a fully fledged Uncharted game, and it's not just a short standalone piece of otherwise DLC. This really is the largest level in the franchise's history, and it's not just big for the sake of it, it's filled with secrets to find and lore to unravel, and I think you'll already know whether that appeals, right? I'm personally in, and if you want more of my impressions, then you'll find a full written preview on pushsquare.com. Otherwise, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and until next time, thank you so much for watching.